welcome to this week's episode of Triple Play. I'm your host, Reese Wegman, joined with two staffers today, Darnell and Grant. How are we doing today? Thanks for coming on the show.
I'm doing good. Had to run through a rainstorm a little bit earlier, so.
Yeah,
I'm doing all right.
You're doing all right? Well, great. Thanks for having me on the show. I think by this point, just about everybody knows how this show works. So we're going to hop right into it. Round one, you guys are going to go back and forth. Darnell, I believe this is the first time you've ever been on any MUTV show, correct? All right, so we'll go ahead and start off with you. Round one, you guys are going to go back and forth. Give me as many answers as you can, one at a time, until both of you strike out twice. So the question is, or the prompt, you're going to give me as many Rams quarterbacks since the year 2000, starting quarterbacks, as you can. Darnell, can you name one?
Matt Bolger.
Yes.
Jared Goff.
Of course.
Nick Foles.
Of course.
Kurt Warner.
Yes.
Sam Bradford.
Yep.
I don't think
So we start getting a little trickier. Those are the big ones.
I didn't even know his first one. I didn't even know his first one, to be honest, but I can't think of any.
You want to throw any guesses out there? You want to bow out? That's all right, too.
Fitzpatrick.
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
Ryan Fitzpatrick was drafted by the Rams. Started 3 games for him. What a pick. Darnell, back to you.
Is there a Sean?
I do not believe so, no.
No. Okay.
Oh, wait. Yes. Do you know his last name?
Sean. Can I get a hint?
I can't. I don't think I can give you a hint.
Not against me. That's not fair.
Yeah. All right. Not a point there, but incredible. Grant, you got anything else?
I'm just trying to. I'm gonna probably go with like a bunch of backup.
Go for it.
Backups.
Go for it.
Brandon Weeden.
I do not believe Whedon's ever started for the Rams. No. All right, it's all good. One strike apiece. Darnell, back to you.
I'm gonna go with Austin Davis.
Yes.
Wow.
Boom. 8 games in 2014.
I can't. Let's see. I'm blanking on like. Josh McCown maybe.
I don't think McCown. No. All right. Darnell, you can name as many as you can if you have any left.
Nah.
You get 1 strike to play with. Nothing?
I want to say was. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that strike.
All right, it's all good. The Sean's you might be thinking. Sean Mannion started 1 game in 2017, and Sean Hill started 8 games in 2014. Other names out there, Case Keenum was in there for a little bit. That was really the only other big name, so good job.
Case Keenum's definitely one.
Good job to you guys. All right.
Yeah, that was good.
All good. So going into round 2, it is score 4-3. Darnell to Grant. So Grant, we'll start with you to kick off round 2. So your question is, can you name one NHL team that no longer exists? Either a team that relocated and changed their name, so an old team, just any old team name. It could be defunct or just any team that did exist and no longer exists.
I honestly do not know anything about hockey, but I'm sure there's got to be like a St. Louis something like that relocated. So I'll just go with like St. Louis Cardinals.
St. Louis Cardinals would work for football, not for hockey. Darnell, over to you.
I want to go with. I think they relocated the Minnesota North Stars.
That is correct. The Minnesota North Stars are now the Dallas Stars. Darnell steals a point there. All right, so Darnell, this question goes to you to start to. Can you tell me which team Brandon Cooks, wide receiver, was drafted to?
Was it the New Orleans Saints?
It was New Orleans Saints. Boom. Grant, Ask you a similar question. Can you tell me what team Jalen Ramsey was drafted to?
He was drafted by the Jaguars.
He was drafted by the Jaguars. It's a good game here. Heating up. All right, back to Darnell. Can you tell me which NHL team, this is your NHL team question, only two, you're fine. Which NHL team had the most Canadian players in 2019 to 2020?
Was it the Detroit Red Wings?
Not the Red Wings. Grant, give a guess.
I'm gonna say hometown St. Louis Blues.
It is the St. Louis Blues. Wow. I think this is the first time, well, they're both steals too, but the first time the NHL questions have both been answered. Incredible. Incredible. All right, Grant, it goes back to you. It's 6-5 now. It's close. Grant, can you tell me which MLB team has the lowest payroll? Which team is paying their players the least or spending the least amount on players in the MLB?
I feel like any MLB fanatic would know this one easy, but I don't. And so my best guess is gonna be like the Texas Rangers.
Not the Rangers. Don't know. What do you guess?
I'm thinking maybe the Oakland Athletics.
It's a very good guess. Another low market team though, Baltimore Orioles. Yes. All right, Darnell. Last question of round 2 goes over to you. Can you tell me which MLB team has had the single winningest season in their history based on win percentage? So which team has had the best win percentage in a single season?
I want to say the New York Yankees.
The Yankees would have been my guess until I looked it up. It's not the Yankees.
I gotta stick with like one of the. I'm gonna go with Dodgers.
It's not the Dodgers either. It was the 1906 Chicago Cubs with a .763 win percentage, but very good. We're going to round 3 with an almost tied game, 6-5. This is great. So, Grant, we'll start with you. Round 3. We're going to name off a roster.
Okay.
This team's come up already today. Oh, the 2019 St. Louis Blues. How many hockey players can you name? Big hockey episode.
Okay.
Close game. You know, if someone here gets 2 or 3, that might be enough to seal the win. Grant, we'll start with you.
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly. Ryan O'Reilly, of course. Darnell.
Is it like Sketchin or?
I think Alexander Ovechkin does not play for the St. Louis Blues. Great hockey name though. Tarasenko. Of course. Grant takes the lead. 7-6. Darnell, can you answer?
No.
No answer?
No answers.
No Blues?
No Blues.
Grant, you got anything else? Bennington, of course. That'll seal the win. What an incredible match, Grant. Congratulations, Darnell. What an effort. Led right to the finish. Really an all-time episode of Triple Play here, I think. Grant, congratulations. The floor is yours for a second. You want to shout anybody out? Tell anybody hello.
I want to shout out to every other Mistborn Cowboys fan out there, especially the ones born after 1996 like myself, who have no idea what winning looks like in that franchise. So God bless their hearts.
Grant, congratulations. Darnell, you got anybody you want to shout out before we close out the episode?
I want to shout out my mom, and can I shout out the 12th man in Seattle?
Ooh.
Go Seahawks.
Seahawks barely stole that win away from Miami Dolphins this year. But thank you guys for being on the show. Hey, back there, Peanut Gallery. If Byron Jones would have been playing that game, it would have been a different story. Dolphins would have won. Anyway, thanks for being on the show. Thanks for watching another episode of Triple Play.